Hello, and welcome to the overview of Mage changes to patch 5.2 for World of Warcraft. The patch notes as of today currently state that Invocation now removes Evocation's cooldown and reduces its channeling time and duration by 50%. A completed Evocation now grants 15% damage for 1 minute after an Evocation is completed, instead of the 25 it did before. Passive regeneration is reduced by 50% only while your damage buff is active. The Glyph of Evocation now causes the Invocation talent to restore 10%, not 20% health after completing the Evocation. Greater Invis is now on a 90-second cooldown, was 2.5 minutes. The Frostbolt cast by mirror images now deals 50% more damage, so DPS increase. Glyph of Fire Blast has been replaced with Glyph of Inferno Blast. The Glyph of Inferno Blast causes damage over time effects spread by Inferno Blast to spread to an additional target. Blazing Speed, now a level 15 talent, replacing Scorch. Flame Glow, a new talent available at level 30, replacing Blazing Speed. The passive ability encases the mage in fiery energy, absorbing damage from each attack made against the mage equal to 20% of their spell power, up to a maximum of 30% of the attack. Ice Flows now has a 45-second cooldown, was 1 minute, and its duration has been increased to 15 seconds, was 10 seconds. Encounter's Ward can now be removed by magic dispels. Ring of Frost can cast instantly through Presence of Mind, has a 2-second arming period before freeze effect is activated against targets of the area effect. The 2-second arming period can be reduced by haste. Temporal Ripples from Temporal Shield can no longer be dispelled. Deep Freeze now stuns a target for 5, was 4 seconds. And Mage PvP 2-piece bonus now requires Counterspell to successfully interrupt a spell before applying the 4-second cooldown reduction to Counterspell. For Arcane Mages, Evocation now restores 40%, was 60% of total mana over 6 seconds, and consumes all arcane charges. For each arcane charge consumed, the total amount of mana regenerated is increased by 10%, up to a maximum of 80% over 6 seconds. Evocation remains the same for Fire and Frost. Arcane Blast damage has been reduced by 22.2, and the mana cost has been increased by 1.6667, and of base mana was 1.5. Arcane Missiles damage has been reduced by 22.2%, Barrage 13.6%, but the Arcane Charges has been reduced from 6 to 4 charges, but the damage has been increased per charge from 25 to 50%, and the mana increase was 75, is now 150%. For Fire Mages, Scorch is no longer a talent and is available to all Fire Mages. For Frost, Fingers of Frost now has a 12% chance to activate from Frostbolt, Frostfire Bolt, and Frozen Orb, a 5% chance to activate from Blizzard. Glyph of Ice Lance now causes Ice Lance damage to deal 50% additional damage to a target, up from 40%. Frostbolt now deals 32% more damage, and the Water Elemental Freeze no longer does damage and only provides Fingers of Frost on successful freeze. Thank you for watching, and I hope this is really helpful for doing Mageitude in patch 5.2.